Hey everybody, here's my dad on his 90th birthday. We're going to talk about a few things. Happy birthday, Dad.
Thank you, thank you.
So, you made it to 90. I mean, I don't know exactly the numbers, but I think that's pretty rare. Maybe 2% of people make it that long.
I'm not sure, but that
It's,
sounds
I mean,
reasonable.
so congratulations. Well done. Give advice to younger people out there today on how to live long and be happy because, boy, you're happy.
Live long and be happy. Well, being happy is important. Laughing is very, very good for you. And be true to yourself. Be honest. Uh, be a good person. And as a result, you'll feel good and you'll live longer. Because if you have anxiety and ulcers, and that's not good. You got to be comfortable with yourself.
Have you? I mean, there's other things too to live this long. Have you done a lot of like dietary restrictions throughout your life and
No, I
been
just try to eat reasonable.
so you don't have like a certain exercise goals or
No,
did you do anything purposefully to try and pull this off or
no, I did not. It happened. It just happened, and it, like you asked, it's because I am happy, and that makes a big difference. I've had a wonderful life. I've had a wonderful family, a wonderful wife. It was just been wonderful,
and,
wonderful trip.
and talk about your work history and your career. I think maybe that played a part into your happiness too because I think you enjoyed your work, didn't you?
I love my work, and that
Eh, uh, I mean, did you love college?
not particularly,
But after college, your first job, did you like that job?
not this well. No, that was an engineering job, and it didn't seem to have any purpose. And I got into programming, and it changed my life.
And when your first programming was using what kind of computer to solve what kind of problem?
This was the old IBM computers, big mainframes, and programmed in Fortran language.
And you weren't you using the punch cards for that?
Oh yeah,
And Fortran, were you solving engineering problems
yes,
for, like, wasn't it in aeronautics?
uh huh.
So wing lift or something with fluids even? Or,
No, not really that. Well, studied like the trajectories of the Minuteman and stuff like that.
wow. Wow. So you did Fortran, and then what was your next language?
Basic, Visual Basic.
Visual. You went from Fortran to Visual Basic,
Yep.
and your first experience with Visual Basic was writing something to solve what?
Oh boy. Um, that's when personal computers came out, and that was the first really, kind of a technical language available for personal computers was
Uh huh.
either Visual Basic or maybe C, that kind of thing. But Visual Basic was an interpretive language, and it was easy and fun.
And you were using that at work, though. It wasn't just for.
Oh yeah, I was.
And that was in the. Is that when you switched to financial?
Yes, that was the latter part, and that was the best part.
And why did you enjoy the financial part so much with the computer programming? Because it was something nobody had done before, or was it
Yes,
super challenging
it
to?
was challenging, and actually writing programs for single-family municipal bond programs, and there was only one or two other companies that were even looking at this. That was when single-family home programs first became available, and it was challenging and new, and it was very satisfying. But I was lucky.
So you hopped on that. Seems like you had a pretty good time, and you were pretty good at it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So you, from scratch, had to write your own programs to give, your company the information they needed to proceed, right?
Yep.
That is amazing. And then towards the end of that you were still in the financial sector programming all that time, right?
Yes. Till I retired.
Till you retired. And then after you retired, you still kind of played around and did some programming.
Yep.
But it was always in BASIC, Visual Basic.
Yes.
That is amazing. So you accomplished all that before Python
Oh, yes.
was even introduced.
I don't even know Python.
And you retired when?
I retired in 19. Golly.
Well, it's 2023 today.
1995.
28 years ago.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Thanks, Steve.
We'll do this again in another 10 years.
Okay.
All righty.
If I'm still talking.
Oh, you will be.